So the Supreme Court made history today with its presidential immunity ruling. And in so doing, the court's 6 conservative justices exposed the judicial philosophy known as Originalism, to which most, if not all of them, subscribe, to be a complete and total fraud. Originalism says we must read the Constitution as it would have been understood at the time that it was written. In other words, originalists say that they interpret constitutional questions according to the ideas and values and beliefs of the people that wrote the Constitution. Want to know what those original writers believed about presidential immunity? They opposed it. Full stop. That's what a group of eminent historians wrote in an amicus brief that they submitted to the court back in April. They noted that one of the top concerns of the founders when crafting the Constitution that set up the structure and functions of the federal government was to prevent the president from acting like a king. As the Declaration of Independence made clear, the revolution was a revolt against the tyranny of King George III. So to prevent the president from acting like a king, the founders put all sorts of limits on his power. They limited a president's term in office to 4 years and then required him to run for re-election to continue in office. They denied him the power to wield an absolute veto over legislation, to dissolve Congress, to declare war, to make peace treaties, or to dismiss federal judges. And the founders also empowered Congress to remove a president by impeachment. As for prosecuting a president after his term in office, here's what Alexander Hamilton wrote about what could happen to a president after being removed by impeachment. The President of the United States, after being removed from office, would afterwards be liable to prosecution and punishment in the ordinary course of law. So it's abundantly clear that the original intent of the founders was to limit the power of the presidency to prevent the president from acting like a king or enjoying the privileges of a king, such as total immunity. It's also abundantly clear that the court's 6 conservative justices are not originalists. Their ruling is a 21st century attempt to endow future presidents with unprecedented power and privileges that threaten our system of checks and balances, the rule of law, and democracy itself.